Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Photomatix tutorial for real estate photography, where I'm going to show you how to render an interior with a bright window. Part 1 shows how to take bracketed photos which capture both the darkest part of the interior and the brightest parts of the windows. If you haven't completed that step, then follow this link and work through the first part. But if you have, then I'll now show you how to use the bracketed photos. Open Photomatix Pro and click Browse and Load to select your photos. Select your bracketed set and click Open. Or open them in Windows Explorer and simply drag them into Photomatix Pro. By the way, if you have Lightroom, you can access Photomatix directly from Lightroom via the plugin which is included in Photomatix Pro. You will see a window with the thumbnails of the bracketed photos you selected. Then click Next, choose Merge Options. The next window has options for how to merge the photos. If you took the photos handheld, you will have moved the camera a little in between each one, and the Align Source Images option will correct for those movements. Now click Align and Merge to HDR. Once the Adjust and Preview screen opens, click the drop-down menu just above the Thumbnails list and select the Architecture category. Click on the preset thumbnails to see the different effects you can get: Realistic, Natural, Interior. The Interior 2 preset is often a good starting point. On the left-hand side you can use the sliders to fine-tune the effect. Once you are satisfied with the image, click Next, Finish. Before saving, you can add some finishing touches to your image. The Finishing Touch panel lets you add contrast to your image. You can sharpen it and straighten it. Straightening is especially useful for fixing perspective issues with buildings and interiors, where lines that should be horizontal or vertical look crooked. And lastly, you can crop your image. Select the aspect ratio you require and, with your mouse, simply draw a frame over your image. When you're finished, click Apply. By the way, if you need to upload the image to MLS, then choose a 4:3 image ratio instead. Once you're done with your finishing touches, click Save Final Image and choose where you want to save it. If you want to upload the image to MLS, then use the Save with Size option to save at a lower resolution. Download a free trial of Photomatix Pro 6 at hdrsoft.com. The trial is fully functional and doesn't expire. It just adds a watermark to the final image.